Hey guys, how you going? Mark here from Mark Daniels Motivation. Alright, bit of an update on myself. So I've had my amputation. That was 2nd of March. That's going well. When I had my amputation, I was a bit nervous. I didn't really know if I'd made the right decision. I had a lot of people saying that it wasn't the right decision and I was going to regret it. But as soon as I got up on that prosthetic leg for the first time, I knew it was. You'll see from a few other videos I've done the HBF Run for a reason, repping the shirt tonight. That was 21k fun run and there was nothing fun about it. So I had a few wheelchair issues. I hadn't tested my new wheelchair, which I got a Tyler TRZ, which is great chair, $7,000, but it doesn't really go up hills that well. So I ended up doing 12k's on my leg that day, and before the event I'd only done a kilometer on my leg. So I probably couldn't walk on the Monday or the Tuesday afterwards. But we did it for Rebound WA, raised a bit of money, and it was a great event. Met some great people, and had a great support crew behind me. What else is new? So I've got a bike, and I'm starting triathlon training. We are currently fundraising for my running leg and my riding prosthetic. Which hopefully when I get them, I'll be throwing myself completely at triathlon. I'm up at 4:30 every morning at the moment training. Then swimming, and the water's pretty cold in winter. Alright, so the big one. I haven't been able to touch on this at all. Caught the driver that hit me. I won't mention his name because it's not relevant. Today I had court. This has been dragged on for 18 months. So the first court case I went to, and my kind of thoughts behind that whole thing was that this guy, for 10 seconds of his life, made a mistake. He wasn't speeding, he wasn't drunk, he just didn't see me. So I went to that court case and I planned on speaking to the guy and be like, look mate, I'm doing something with my life, do something with yours. Like, I don't blame you, let's move forward. Like, it's a miracle you're not here for manslaughter. I mean, I would have bled out 2 more minutes, I would be dead. Like, we both knew that. We both knew how extreme my injuries were. You've seen all the videos, you've seen how messed up I was. So yeah, I planned to go there, and this guy pled not guilty. Now, I'd spent months with a psychiatrist working through it, getting my head around that I was going to get through this, and this was going to be a turning point. And, sorry, my dog's just coming with a bone. And yeah, so when he pled not guilty, it hit me hard, and I got really dark again, and my mental health suffered. So I've spent the last year getting ready for this court case, and on Monday night I had a phone call from one of the police sergeants telling me that he had changed his plea to guilty. Now that meant everything to me. It knew, like, I always had that doubt because I don't have much memory of the accident. Is that the doubt was then gone. I was able to be like, all right, sweet, like I'm 100% innocent. I couldn't remember the accident, so there was things which I didn't know. And yeah, so I got to go to court today, and it was tough hearing it and like going through it, seeing his wife and his brother, and yeah, his charge was dangerous driving causing grievous bodily harm. His sentencing was a $168 fine, lost his license for 2 years, and 8-month suspended jail sentence. Now, no matter what he got today, it was never going to be enough. It's never going to bring my leg back. It's never going to change what happened. But for me, it was closure. It was being able to close that chapter of the book, and now we focus on the Paralympics, and we focus on success. After court, I was standing outside, and he came out with his wife, and I went up to him, and I said, mate, like, all the things I just said, like, we move on from here. We draw the line, we move forward. Like, we've both been through hell. Our lives have both been changed, and we're both going to suffer for this for a long time. Myself more so. But this is where we change. This is where we move forward, and we fix things. So I shook his hand and walked away, and as I was walking away, I saw the tears. And that was all it was for me. It was just, I wanted him to admit it. I wanted him to admit to me that he had done it, and show some remorse. And by pleading not guilty, it just messed with my head a hell of a lot. So that chapter of the book's closed. Now we move forward. Another good thing that happened is I got to meet the ambulance crews that saved my life. We had all the news crews rock up, and you should be able to see on my Facebook page that the news story is there. Now, that was a pretty emotional day. These people saved my life. The reason I'm here, there were a bunch of amazing people. and just hearing their accounts on how they found me and my injuries, and the logic behind their decisions, and how the RIC chopper wasn't going to make it in time, and that I arrived at hospital with 3 liters of blood. I had 3 people in the back of the ambulance, one in the front. They abandoned one of the ambulances so they could have 2 crews working with me. And yeah, that was a great day. I got to move forward. So I will show you the new leg. Just give me a second to take it off. This is the leg I've been using for the last 3 months, and it bends. Now, I had a below knee that did not bend, so as a through knee with a knee that bends, it is amazing. It's quite weighty, it's quite heavy, it's not that comfortable. However, I'm 3 months ahead of schedule, and we've just been approved for my latest prosthetic. I'll let you guys all to meet this little guy here. Say hello. This is my inspiration. He is everything, and he keeps me sane. Yeah. This is Diesel. He's my border collie that I've had for 3 years, and you can see he is absolutely crazy about me. Dogs are the best thing in the world. You don't have to talk to them, they just know how you feel, even though he thinks he's a human. Alright guys, I'll keep you updated. If you can, we have a GoFundMe link going for my running prosthetic. If you can help out in any way, that would be great. And yeah, keep pushing on, keep trucking on. If you got messages, send them through. I'd be more than happy to help, talk to you. And yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all your support this far. Alright, have a good night, guys.